First article I'll be looking at is the NFL's economic and social impact. NFL has always been known for giving back to the communities and institutions. Since 1973, the NFL has contributed almost $430 million to charities and youth football programs around America. Another foundation the NFL has is My Cause, My Cleats. This is where hundreds of NFL players showcase causes that are important to them by wearing custom cleats. The players raise money for their cause by auctioning off their cleats after they have worn them in a game. 100% of the money will be raised and donated to the players' charities of choice. Social justice. This is a player-led platform called the Players Coalition. It engages with law enforcement, academic institutions, community partners, and more to identify meaningful ways to strengthen communities and societies. They prioritize making improvements in three key areas: education, economic advancements, community police advancements, and the criminal justice reform. The main goal of the Players Coalition is to strengthen their surrounding communities. Inspire Change Initiative. This is how players, owners, and league work together to create positive change in communities. Three key areas of this: education and economic advancement, police and community relations, and the criminal justice reform again. More than $25 million in grants have been awarded to social justice programs as a part of the NFL Change Initiative. This includes 500 different grants chosen by NFL players, and they are all different. So how is Article 1 related to sports sociology? The positive impact sports have on individual people and society as a whole. NFL impacts societies with their efforts in social justice. The player-led coalition could be an example of this. They bring attention to certain fundraisers and charity events. Relationship with the media. Use of social media to bring awareness, and the use of social media to raise money for causes and charities. Another thing would be efforts within the community to unite, which is a big thing with sports sociology. The Players Coalition and efforts to strive for equality and to also bring communities closer together would be a perfect example for this. How can this information be utilized? If you take steps like the NFL does with communities around the country, you could help your brand by creating a good image for your brand, bringing the community closer together, help create a larger fan base, and you could also get more support from other companies. So questions for the first article. Which pro organization is most involved with the community? Do you feel like My Cause, My Cleats is an effective strategy to promote fans and to donate to charities? If not, what would be the more effective strategy? Why would the NFL be a good advocate for social justice programs around local communities? Second article is Native American mascots in pro sports. Controversy with the Cleveland Indians mascot. The commissioner pressuring teams to change logo on the uniforms after much resistance from team ownership. The team will continue to trademark logo on merchandise. Many Native American activists insist on team changing the name, but owner Paul Dolan claims there is too much attachment from the fans and there will not be any change. Another thing is the struggle with the Redskins. Native American activists seek to change the name of the Washington Redskins. There's a group of various tribal leaders met with the Washington Redskins management, but their discussions did not lead to any change. After this incident, Native Americans have been receiving more media coverage, and more people are beginning to call out questionable use of Native American culture. This is a quote from the article. Native American imagery has been too often shaped by Native American perspective in sports cultures. People of Native American heritage believe they are not getting the respect within the sports, and they portray the wrong stereotypes. How is Article 2 related to sports sociology? Division within a community. Native American people feel disrespected within the sports culture. They do not believe they are being represented in the correct way, and more conflict arises from these situations. Race. There are no other mascots in sports that represent other races than Native Americans, and there has been little compromise between parties to resolve these conflicts. How can this information be utilized? To prevent division within communities. Try to keep all races, ethnicities represented equally. compromise and resolve conflict as much as possible, learn to work together within a community, and keep the minorities in mind. Article 2 questions. Do you feel like Native Americans are being disrespected or underrepresented? Question 2. Is the trademark logo and attachment of fans a good reason to continue using these logos? Question 3. Can you think of any other races being used as mascots in professional sports? And why do you think sports tend to use Native Americans more often? And here are my references.